Morning everybody. So come to your mats on your shins or in Sukhasana, cross-legged, comfy, easy pose, or Shavasana, whichever is good for your body this morning. So today I've planned a beautiful morning flow to get into our bodies, stretch, strengthen and release. So let's bring our backs of our hands onto our thighs, settle onto your mat. Close down your eyes and just taking a few moments to step inwards out of your morning, whether you've had a hectic morning already or you may have had a restless night's sleep or a good night's sleep. So just let those thoughts be thoughts, knowing they're thoughts in your mind, and just having this moment to step inwards. Step into the moment, the right here, right now. Settling into your breath, not trying to change the breath, just breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Finding your mat as your safe space, the place where you step into being present, where nothing else matters, just finding this mat as your comfort, your safe space, this place to be you right here, right now, without changing anything. And as you sit here on your mat, begin to lengthen your inhale and lengthen your exhale. Fill in the belly with breath on the inhale, and exhale, letting go of any of those unwanted thoughts. Again, just breathe in and exhale, let go of any of the unwanted thoughts. 2 more here. And let go. 1 more. And let go. Stick our right ear over to our right shoulder. Take our left hand down, actually, just lengthen the neck. And then take the right hand down, take the left arm up and over. Try and spiral the chest open. Mind your lower spine, so just tuck that pelvis slightly. You can look up. Let's take a twist, so taking the left hand to your right thigh. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, twist. And bringing it back to centre, swapping it over left ear to left shoulder. And drop the right hand down to the mat. And then take the left hand down, right arm up and over. Spiral the chest up. And you can look up and lengthen. Let's take a twist. So right hand finds left thigh. Inhale, lift and lengthen out the waist. Exhale, twist. Now just be gentle with your body in the morning. It may be slightly different if you normally practice in the evening. Bring it back to center. It might feel colder, stiffer. We are getting some super cold mornings. Interlace the hands behind your back, bringing the heel of the palm together. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Tuck the pelvis under. You can look up. And release. Coming onto our hands and knees. So hands underneath the shoulders and knees under the hips. Inhale, take it up for our cow. Wrapping the triceps, pressing the ground away. Exhale, take it down to cat. Inhale, bringing it up to cow. Exhale, take it down. 2 more. And bringing it back to center. We're going to take the right arm up to the sky to twist. Thread that right arm under towards me. You can take your head down to the mat if it reaches and extend the left arm forwards. Even take the left arm to the middle of your mat. Walk the left hand back, placing the left hand down, bringing ourselves up onto our knees. We're going to extend the left leg out to the side. So I'm just going to come and face you so you can see. So left leg is going to come out to the side, toes facing forwards, really grounding down on the outer edge of that foot as well. Let's take a side body stretch. So we're going to take a stretch down towards that left leg. Bring the arm up and over. Tuck the pelvis under. Finding the ground with the right hand. And taking the left arm up and over, spiraling the chest up to the sky. Tuck the pelvis. Really pressing the ground away with the right hand. And then from here you come back to your hands and your knees. So just before we go to the opposite side, let's just walk our hands so they are facing towards our knees. So take them quite wide to the edge of your mat, just stretching the forearms here. Now, option to sit your weight back to your heels. I appreciate that can be quite intense on your forearms. The heel of the hand, mine's lifted, is absolutely fine just to get that stretch. And then bringing it back. So returning the hands and the fingertips forwards. Taking the left arm up to the sky this time. And all the way through under the right. Extend the right arm forwards. And walking both hands back. So this time we extend the right leg out to the side. So right leg comes out, toes face forwards. Let's take that side bend, tuck the pelvis under. And then take the hand down, Left hand down, right arm up and over, tuck the pelvis, spiraling the chest. And bringing it all the way back to your hands and your knees. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips. And then you're just going to take yourselves, I'm going to swing around so you can see the next little bit. Take yourselves up to our down dog. So just walking through, flex, extend the knees, press the ground away with your hands, grip with the fingers. And if you need to find some stillness, you can bend these knees loads, tailbone up towards the sky. And then let's come on to the ball of the foot, take it nice and slowly, rippling the spine forwards to our plank position. Again, pressing the ground away. Getting a little bit into the side body this morning, so we're going to stick with that. So you option to take your right knee down and do side plank with your right knee down, or you can take your feet onto their blades and then extend. So option to take the right knee down here. Let's take it all the way over to the other side. So option to take left knee down onto the blades of the feet, extend, lift the waist, press the ground away. And bringing it back to center. Let's lower the knees down, lower the body down, coming to our Sphinx pose. So elbows underneath the shoulders, pressing the breastbone forwards, shoulders back. Tuck the pelvis slightly. And then hands underneath the shoulders, curl the toes, lift up, press back, down dog. Lift the right leg up to the sky. Bring that right knee to your ribs. Obviously the right side ribs, try and keep it high. Try and go to the right tricep. And then you're going to step it to the outside of your right hand and lower your left knee. So you can come onto your fingertips or hands or fists. Just open that chest, have a moment here, getting into the hips. Whatever's good for your body this morning. Let's place the left hand down, and you're going to take that right hand and just press it onto your thigh to press the knee away. And you can look over your right shoulder, trying to make sure the shoulder's not hunching up. And bring that foot back down to the ground. Place the right hand down. Lift the left knee. And we're going to just lift it all the way back. So taking the hips up. You can bend the left knee here and extend the right leg. The toes can go up towards the sky. Try and keep the spine lengthened and long, so on your fingertips here as I'm doing. And then place that right foot down to the mat, bringing again the left knee down, bringing the right hand forward, up and back for a twist. Bringing the right hand forwards, curling those back toes under, lift the knee, step it back to your down dog. Let's take it through our vinyasa, so onto the ball of the foot to our plank, and then sweeping the waist with the elbows, uncurl the toes, up for baby cobra, tucking the pelvis, bringing the shoulders back, curling the toes under, lift up, press back, down dog. Left leg lifts on your in-breath, bringing the knee towards the left ribs and left tricep. And then placing that foot down to the outside of your left hand. Lower the right knee down. So again, coming onto your fingertips, your fists, or your hands. Or if you've got a block or a book, you can always use that to lift you up a bit more. Just feeling into these hips. Let's take the right hand down to the mat. Abby, sorry. You can see his cap. And then the left hand is going to press the left knee away. Albatross. Right. So the left foot comes onto the blade. Bringing that left foot back to the mat. Placing the left hand down. You lift your right knee. And we extend, coming into that extended pyramid pose with right knee bent. And left toes can come up to the sky, keeping that spine long. Onto your fingertips or your fists or your hands, or even having a block or a book here is a great option. Place the left foot down, right hand down, left arm forwards, up and back. Place that right knee down as well. Bringing that arm forwards, curling the toes under on your right foot, step back to your down dog. And again, let's take it through that vinyasa to your plank. Sweeping the waist. You can come up to your up dog if that's available to you. Stick with baby cobra. And then curl the toes under, lift it back to down dog. I am going to move this cat. Sorry guys, you stay in your down dog. Can you move out of the way? Come on. So just breathe in your down dog. Right leg lifts. Right knee comes again to those ribs. Slowly to the outside and to the tricep, and then we place that right foot down. So this time we're going to keep lifted here. So open the collarbone, feel into these feet, into the hands. And then let's take it to that extended pyramid pose. And then placing the foot down, the right foot down. This time you're going to place the right hand down, then we're going to ground the left foot so it's down, glued to the mat. And then we're going to come up into an extended side angle pose. So here, if this is not available to you, then you can be up as we would normally do, just keep that pelvis tucked on the thigh. But if you can, come down. Try and keep lifted rather than just dump in here into these joints. So really lift, lift. And again, you can use a block or a book under that hand. Let's take it back, find reverse warrior. And then extend that front leg. You might want to shorten the stance. We're going to come into Trikonasana triangle pose. Come forwards, tuck the pelvis under. Take your triangle pose. Keep the knees slightly bent if you're struggling to pull up the kneecaps and activate the muscles. Bending in to the front leg. Let's take another reverse warrior. And then we come forwards here. And all the way forwards with our back hand, finding the ground. And then let's step it back to our down dog. So breath here. We lift our left leg this time. The left leg comes all the way forwards again. Taking it to the outside of the mat. Keep lifted here. Let's lift. See what's going on with your hips. So you might have one hip that wants to go. Try and keep it in alignment. Extend. Toes can come up. Knee can be bent. Your extension might look really different to my extension, so please adapt your pose to fit your body. And let go of the need to mold your body to the pose. The pose should be used to fit your body. Taking that foot down, I'm just going to spin around to show you the extended side angle. So taking the foot down, we ground the back foot down, keeping the left hand down on the floor, fingertips, and extend. Again, option to lift up. Keep this pelvis tucked, so you be where you need to be. Just having a moment, feeling into this pose, really pressing down the outer blades of the feet so the inner arches lift. Let's take it back, find reverse warrior. Extend that front leg. Let's shorten the stance if you need to. Coming into Trikonasana, tucking the pelvis under, come forwards and down. Again, be active in this waist. And please don't lock your knees. Bending into the front leg, find reverse warrior. And then let's frame our front foot, coming to our down dog. All the way forwards to plank. You can take your chaturanga to up dog. All the way back to down dog. And you're going to walk your feet to your hands. And then bend the knees loads, cup the elbows, have a rock one side to the other. And then release the arms and lift up. Exhale, bring those hands down to your sternum. And breathe. Shut down your eyes. Just have a moment. Reconnect with your breath. In breath, take the arms up to the sky. Out breath, forward fold down. In breath, let's take a halfway lift. Come out the way you. Place the hands down. Now you can really ground the hands down here to the mat and we can step or jump back through our vinyasa. Chaturanga, elbows to waist and up to up dog, or you've got your baby cobra. Onto the toes, take it back to your down dog. Breath here. Gonna lift the right leg up to the sky, step that right foot forwards into your low lunge position, lifting up. Oh, I'm wobbling this morning. So tucking the pelvis under, getting into these legs. And then bring those palms together, bring them down to the heart. We're going to take a tilt over that front leg, power into this front leg and come up to your warrior 3 leg. Bring in the left knee into chest and taking your tree pose. So wherever that tree pose is for you, tuck the pelvis. Find your focal point. And then release that leg down to the mat. And we take an in breath, take the arms up to the sky. Out breath, forward fold. In breath, halfway lift. So we can step or jump back. If you're jumping, really ground down with the hands. They need to be completely on the floor and the arms straight. Come through your chaturanga. Onto down dog. Left leg rises on our in breath. Exhale, bring that foot forwards. Inhale, lift. The pelvis, have a breath here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bringing those hands to your heart. In breath. Lift out of the waist. Exhale, take it over that front knee. Lift into warrior 3. You're wobbling like me this morning. All is welcome. Bringing the knee into chest. Finding your tree pose. And take your foot down to the mat. Take your feet so they are wide. And let's come down. Let's find our malasana, our yogic squat. So it may be, you may be down here, your heels may be lifted, but try and be active in the body rather than just slouching down. So even if that means you need to lift slightly out of the pose, I think I definitely do, to make sure that my body's active and being supportive to my joints. So option to take your hands down behind you and find the mat, or you can bring yourself down and come into seated position. So we're just going to finish in our Sukhasana, easy pose. We're just going to have a twist. So let's take a twist as we did at the start. Let's take a twist to the right. And then take a twist to the left. And bring it back to center, resting the backs of the hands on your knees. And we're just going to have a couple of moments to sit and just breathe at the end of this practice today. So shut down your eyes. watching the breath inflate and deflate the belly. As thoughts will pop up, that's what thoughts do, but we're just going to bring our focus, bring our attention to our breath. And we're just watching that natural flow. We're not changing it, we're watching it. We are the observer. And we'll take one more in breath, lengthy in breath. And lengthy out breath. You can let any noises come out. Open your mouth, have a big sigh. And thank you guys, thank you for practicing with me today. I hope you have a super lovely day, and I will see you very soon. So let me know how that went for you. Bye.